A lot of things happened in my life lately since I've been on stage, and one, I recently got married. Notice only the women clap. All the men are comatose like, just don't be in a seat, don't be in a seat. Yeah, I got married in Jamaica, where apparently all you need is a photo ID and a chicken. Yeah. And I owed her that vacation because I screwed up the engagement so bad because I listened to my friends. They were like, man, dude, you got to get engaged on a holiday. It's special. You always remember it. So I started researching holidays. And nothing says I love you and I want to be with you forever. Like April Fool's Day. Yeah, no. And she's all pissed off. She's like, oh, you got to call my dad. And I started, sweating a little bit because her dad did 2 tours in Vietnam. And he was that recon guy that they trot behind enemy lines and then people disappear, you know what I mean? So I called him up and I thought, well, it is April Fool's. So I was like, hey, what's up? We just got engaged. She's pregnant. The baby's Vietnamese. And then I got scared and hung up like that. Yeah. Now, it was all fun and games till he called back. And I'm not going to share with you what he said. But it scared me so bad it made me shit a Ho Chi Minh Trail on our carpet. Anybody here on a first date tonight? No? Anybody on their last date? I'm just here for the entertainment and the meal. Yeah, I like being married. Because if you're married, you never have to do that awkward stage. You know what I'm saying? For example, my wife would not take a dump inside my house for the first year. First year, no dump. Yeah. And that didn't bother me as much as going out every morning, stepping over all the piles of shit you left in the I'm sleeping on the couch for that one. But how about like the first time you have to fart in bed? Anybody experience this? Yeah. Yeah, me too. And I had to go so bad one night, the first time we're in bed together, and she's sleeping. Just let me tell you about my wife. She can smell an ant's ass 40 yards away, people. So I'm like, I'm trying to hold it. I can't wait. I think she's asleep. I'm like, here comes up the covers like Katrina. I was going to screw somebody up. So I roll over like, boom. And I know when it hits, because she starts coughing like, she rolls over like, did you fart? I'm like Darth Vader, like, no, go back to sleep. She's not laughing because she's missing her eyebrows. Yeah. So if you couldn't tell by the shakes that I have a 13-year-old daughter. Anybody have daughters out there? Guys. When you have a daughter, you do things you never, ever thought you'd ever do. Like, I took her out to buy her first bra. What an experience, yeah. And I wasn't looking for comfort, and I wasn't looking for fit. My ass was looking for security. I wanted a bra so secure that David Copperfield could make that shit disappear, you know what I mean? People that pulled off the Italian job were like, screw it, let's just go home. And so I was proud of her. She wanted to buy a purity ring. And if you don't know what this is, it's a ring that you wear to promise that you won't have sex till you're married. And I was happy, and I took her out. And she was looking and looking, and she found one that said, true love, no wait. And I kept looking and looking and said, my dad owns a big-ass gun and will shoot your ass. So we go up to buy it to the cash register, and she looks up at me and she's like, Daddy, did you ever wear a purity ring when you were in high school? And I started sweating and stuff like, no, your daddy had something better. He had very bad acne. Yeah, so I coach high school wrestling. I really love it. And I had a small situation this year where I had an irate parent who was pissed off because her son wasn't going to get to wrestle because he missed practice. I tried to explain to her, but after 40 minutes of bitching me out, she ended her argument with, and I quote, don't tells me about wrestling. Don't tells me about wrestling. I knows about wrestling. I grew up watching Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker. Yeah, I didn't know how to respond to that either, so I hit that bitch with a chair. People often ask me, they're like, Ty, man, why why do you act the way you do? And I think it is because of the Christmas presents that I got growing up. You know what I mean? For example, my mom bought me a slinky. We didn't even have steps at our house. You know what I mean? Hey, that's it. That's all the time I got. My name is Robbins.